Ranked 22nd in the nation. Tark, he's feeling relaxed. Rashawn Smith battling inside, turnaround jumper. Smith had 20 points, 28-28 at the half. To the second half, Fresno State a 14-0 run. Kendrick Brooks hangs and hits. Sweet move. Fresno State up 40-39, and Brooks is feeling it. Santa Clara goes to their ace, Steve Nash. Boink. Steve Nash is their ace. Boink. Steve Nash could not hit a thing. Nash eventually breaking the 0 for 7 drought. Yes, and the crowd erupts. Then off the turnover, Nash leads the break. Look out for Drew Zurich. He's got him. Up and in, and Santa Clara takes control. Fundamental play, pick and roll. Nash to Brendan Graves for the jaw. Tark, give me my towel. 66-58 Santa Clara. The Bulldogs would hold Steve Nash to only 6 points on 2 of 13 shooting, but ex-girlfriend. First half, Collins and his FSU teammates air ball. Lamar Green missed that one. Collins misses a 3. Corey Lewis with the brick. Then Greer hangs and misfires. Collins. Oh, brother. Seminoles shot 6 for 33 in the first half. UConn up 15 at the break. Second half. Fast break. No, Ray Allen with the steal. Ahead to Travis Knight. And that's pretty easy. Knight with 10 points, 10 boards. And Allen, who is just a phenomenal player. Baseline, give me the hammer. Emphatic jam. Allen with 22. UConn 79-61 as the Huskies.
Camby representing along the baseline for 2. Steinbeck would be proud. Then the 6'11 kid from Hatford showing his passing skills. Donta Bright inside. Donta say thank you. UMass up 10. Later in the half, Edgar Padilla feeds Carmelo Travieso for the 3, probably because the good friends oftentimes wear each other's clothing. I'm serious. He had 14. First half winding down. Bright with the reject. Somebody reward him with the pass, and Donta do something with it. Very good, A+. UMass led by 20 at the half. They go on to win at 77. Maddox, the story for the Commodores. Off the ball reversal, Maddox buries the 3. Vandy led by 12 early. More Maddox hits another one from uptown. He had 5 trays in the game and 22 points. Tennessee State decides to guard Mr. Maddox on the outside. Mistake, big mistake. Finds freshman Vince Ford cutting to the hoop. And check out the sweet ball movement. Chad Sharon with the nice pass to the breaking Ford, finishes the play. That picture-perfect textbook motion offense. Vanderbilt wins it 93-74. They win it going away despite the 24-point, 10-rebound.
Alvin Williams, the penetration, and the dish to Howard Brown. He knocks it down. More from the first half. Eric Ebers for 3. He had 12 points at the half. Nova up by 9. But their star struggled. Kerry Kittles hits the rim, bounds away. Kerry Kittles, not enough spin on the layup. He had just 3 points in the first half, and his shooting woes would continue. Mark Jackson with a miss. Derek Batee, hello. Temple down 1 at the break. Second half. Temple, Huey Futch, no. Jason Ivey with some thunder. Temple up 36-29, and on D, Kerry Kittles racing in. Get your weak stuff out of here. Never mind All-America. Minute 20 to go. Temple up 5. The finger roll by Kittles cuts the lead to 3, but 2 seconds left. It's Action Jackson with the hammer as Temple pulls off the upset. I don't know if you're number 1 yet, but you did beat number 2. Nova losing for the first time this season. The Wildcats really on the wild side. Shot only 28% from the field. Kerry Kittles connecting on only 2 of 14 for 10 points. He was 0 for 9 from downtown Cincinnati. All you wish for Christmas is to be on SportsCenter. Well, Merry Christmas. Minnesota wishing they weren't playing Cincinnati. Damon Flint with a steal in like Flint. He had 9 points in the first half. Keith Legree, career night. The hoop and the foul. He had 19 points. More from Flint. On the baseline, double teamed, hangs, hits, and 1. And Damon knows he was fouled. Score it. Cincy up by 15 at the break. More from Flint in the second half. Another steal. Watch him rock it. That's the cradle. Flint with 13. This game was a blowout. The Gophers don't want to look. 84-50. Bearcats improved to 5-0. Keith
looking for the win in Athens. Crossover in the jump shot. And Ray Goff says go for the big play. Georgia does just that. K2 Davis, long pass. Steve Jones gets the layup. And Bobby Cremins in for a extended evening. More Georgia. K2 Davis strips Drew Barry. K2, one of those cool dunks where you spin around, and then Tech tries to rally. Marbury, the drive, blocked by Terrell Bell. Davis, and one. He had 27 points. Georgia rolls. After the game, Kremen said, "We were played and out-coached. Georgia was great." A sellout crowd of 10,400 roared throughout as the Bulldogs won the first campus game between the two schools since 1981. The previous 14 meetings were on a neutral floor, the Omni in Atlanta. Eastern Kentucky, Louisville. The Colonels of Eastern Kentucky thinking upset first half, off to a fast start. DeMarcus Doss, the drive. Colonels up 16-10. More Doss. Marty Thomas, entry pass for the slam. Doss 25 points. Colonels up 3 at the half. Second half, all Louisville. DeJuan Waite, the fade to Alvin Sims, and the foul. Louisville takes its first lead, 41-39. Samaki Walker, the putback. He had 23 points. And then on the break, upstairs to Sims. Louisville wins. Walker 23. Alvin Sims adds 22. Samaki Walker hits 11 of 13 shots as 4 minutes left. St. Peter's down 2. Frensley nails the 3. St. Peter's up 1. The Hall answers. Danny Hurley open for 3. Seton Hall up 2. 2:20 remaining. Under a minute left. Frensley open. Release rotation. St. Peter's up by 1. Seton Hall one last chance. 61-59. Hurley drives. The runner is no good. St. Peter's the upset. Mike Frensley finishes with 17 to lead St. Peter's to its 4th straight win. Seton Hall had beaten the Peacocks 9 straight times. Bowling Green and Syracuse. Syracuse off early. Todd Bergen with the 3. He had 3 on the night, finished with 19 points. Bowling Green, Anthony Stacy, fading and hitting. He had 22 in the end. Too much John Wallace. The drive and spin, soft touch. Syracuse wins. The Orangemen stay unbeaten as they win it by 11. John Wallace and Otis Hill team up for 21.
Great D. Taps it away for the steal, lays it up and in. And the Jayhawks are up early. Vaughn cutting through the paint, draws a couple off to Rafe LaFrench. He jams. Kansas up 9 at the break. Brian Evans brings Indiana back in the second half. The Hoosiers get within 7, but Jared Haas, reverse, up and in, 19 for him. Kansas up by 13, and the Jayhawks hold on to win by 8. Kansas coach Roy Williams had the Reggie Geary doing his thing, driving, going through 3 men, popping up off glass and in. A career-high 21 for Geary, who's a senior. Geary to Joe McLean, over to Miles Simon for the jam, and Arizona wins it by 20. Number 17, Virginia Tech against Georgia. The Bulldogs looking a little bit asleep early. That's John Norton, the freshman, not looking for the ball, but Norton's looking this time, hitting Shannon Anderson off glass for 2. Va Tech faces pressure, gives it up. K2 Davis puts it up and in. Georgia by 13. Bulldogs' second win over top 25 team this week. Washington at number 18, Michigan. Lewis Bullock to Maceo Baston with the slam. He gets 23 for the game. Final minute, Michigan up by 1. Todd McCullough down low, can't handle it. Bullock picks it up, but he walks with it. Big break for Washington. The Huskies get a final shot. Bryant Boston goes for it. Maceo Baston with the block, and Michigan escapes, winning 60-59. Memphis survives 36% shooting to improve the Georgia Dome. Stephon Marbury to Matt Harpering, who turns and hits from 10. Late in the first half, Drew Berry going through the lane. Nobody gets in his way, and Eddie Elisma is there for the follow. 14-point lead at the half for Tech. Drew Berry goes all the way through for the hammer.
When Missouri plays
way up late, Marbury way outside left, and all that's left is the math, and it is Georgia Tech winning by 11.